Hey, welcome to a special Christmas Formula Random. I know we're a week early, but I thought out pre-recording it, but we had to open slot, so why not? But competing in this, to the bottom, we've got Santa Elf, Kirk Kolowski. How are you going, Kirk?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm ready to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny Kaye.
And also here we've got Kevin Poss. Kevin, how's it going?
It's going well. Thank you for having me, Malcolm. And just looking forward to this match with my buddy Kirk. No matter how it turns out, Merry Christmas and good luck.
Yep. So how this match works is we've got 30 questions about everything Christmas, and it can be everything from traditions to some movies, some music. So I've got a bit of mixture of everything in here. So it's definitely going to be an interesting match. See what happens. But yeah. Everyone gets 3 repeats. We don't do challenges on live thing. If there is a question that they want to challenge, we can do that, talk about it afterwards and see what happens. But yeah. But the first question is, how many Sundays before Christmas is Advent Sunday? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's got their board up. Kevin.
It's 4.
Kirk.
I believe it's 4.
That is correct. The next question is, what is the highest grossing Christmas movie domestically? About 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
I believe it's Home Alone.
Kevin.
Probably right. I went with Love Actually.
Home Alone is correct.
Joke.
The next question is, what year was the book A Christmas Carol released?
Ooh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin.
Was it 1843?
Kirk.
This was not the Christmas Carol question I wanted. I said 1875.
1843 is correct.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
The next question is, what were the gifts that the 3 wise men gave to Mary Joseph when Jesus was born? And I'm not going to go too grinchy on the spelling.
Thank you.
But 5, 4, everyone's got the board up. Kirk.
Dad, how do you spell frankincense? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Kevin.
It's gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
That is correct. The next question is, what silent movie star died on Christmas Day in 1977? About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin.
I guess Charlie Chaplin.
And Kirk.
I also guessed Charlie Chaplin.
That is correct.
All right.
The next question is, the famous Christmas truce happened during which war? And Kirk.
I guess World War I.
Kevin.
I also guess World War I.
World War One is correct. What country did the tradition of decorating Christmas trees come from? Kevin.
Was it the UK?
Kirk.
Germany?
Germany is correct. The next question is, what was the first Christmas song broadcast from space as part of a Christmas prank by the Gemini 6 astronauts? Five, four, three,
Repeat.
two. Yep. What was the first Christmas song broadcast from space as part of a Christmas prank by the Gemini 6 astronauts? Five, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
I just guessed Jingle Bells.
Kevin.
It was Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells is correct. That is correct.
I went through about 4 different songs.
The next question is, what country has the version of Santa Claus that steals children if they misbehave and takes them to Spain with them? Because apparently Spain is where you take bad children. Who knows? About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Kevin.
Yes, Portugal.
Kirk.
Same train of thought. I said Portugal too.
It was actually the country where our buddy Case Cornelise lives, Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Wow.
But the next
Long
question is, what fast food place do Japanese people traditionally have Christmas dinner in? And everyone's both got their board up. Kevin.
Hopefully you'll accept abbreviations. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kirk.
I learned this watching Kurosawa movies, KFC.
That is correct. The next question is, the Christmas wreath is symbolic of Jesus. The holly represents the crown of thorns. What do the red berries symbolize? And Kirk.
I said blood.
Kevin.
The blood of Christ.
That is correct. The next question is, what is the best-selling Christmas song?
Wow.
Five, 4.
Repeat, Malcolm, please.
I can do that. What is the best-selling Christmas song? Five, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
Still right. White Christmas.
Kirk.
I said all I want for Christmas is you.
White Christmas is correct.
Okay. All right.
Between those two.
I went between the two as well.
Yeah.
The next question is, in Clement Moore's poem A Visit from St. Nicholas, what 2 reindeer had different names in the poem? Kirk.
So Donner and Blitzen.
Kevin.
They were called Dunder and Blixen. Donner and Blitzen.
That is correct. The next question is, what are the 3 traditional colours of Christmas decorations? At 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin.
Red, white, and green.
Kirk.
I said red, green, and gold.
Red, green, and gold is correct. Funny enough, we did get white a few times in testing as well, so you're not the only one. The next question is, what was the first company to use Santa Claus as part of their Christmas promotion? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
I guess Macy's.
Kevin.
I first went with Gimbals, marked it out, said Macy's.
It was actually Coca-Cola.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The next question is, what famous monument was a gift from France on Christmas Day? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kirk.
Statue of Liberty.
Kevin.
Lady Liberty herself, Statue of Liberty.
That is correct. And the next question is, which US president banned Christmas trees in the White House? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin.
I went with Eisenhower.
Kirk.
I said Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt is correct. The next question is, which member of the Rat Pack died on Christmas Day in 1995? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Kirk.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin is correct. The next question is, what country gave Santa his own zip code of HOHOHO? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
I said Greenland.
Kevin.
I guessed Canada.
Canada is correct. And fun fact, our very own Brooklyn Vale got that wrong and then kicked himself afterwards. The next question. The Christmas Price Index uses what Christmas carol to determine the cost of Christmas?
Repeat, Malcolm, please.
Yep. The Christmas Price Index uses what Christmas carol to determine the cost of Christmas?
Oh.
It sounds like this Pete helped Kirk. 5, 4,
This
3,
can't
2, and 1. And Kevin,
This can't be right. The 12 Days of Christmas.
Kirk,
I'm pretty sure that's it. 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas is correct.
Oh my gosh! Wow. All right.
And all up, the amount of presents you get is 364 if you add them all together.
Oh, wow.
In the movie Home Alone, what kind of king from the Midwest does Gus Polinski say that he is? Played by the great John Candy.
Oh,
But everyone is really Kevin,
Polka King of the Midwest.
Kirk,
Polka King.
the next question is, what country was Christmas banned for over 300 years from 1640 to 1958? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin,
I guess UK.
Kirk.
Guessing somewhere in the Middle East. I guessed Egypt.
The correct answer was Scotland, but I'm inclined to give it to Kevin because Scotland is a part of the UK, which is that kind of confusing for a lot of people. So,
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's Christmas, hey.
But the next question is, it was the last Christmas for which member of Ram in 2016? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Kirk.
George Michael?
Kevin.
I don't have it.
George Michael is correct. The next question is, what Christmas-related tradition did Tom Smith invent around 1846?
Can I use a repeat, Malcolm? Sorry.
You can. What Christmas-related tradition did Tom Smith invent around 1846?
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I missed that second word. Did you say Christmas-related tradition?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
I guess caroling.
Kirk.
I had no idea. I guess hanging stockings.
It was Christmas crackers.
Oh,
Okay.
shouldn't
The
have
ne-
wasted a repeat there.
The next question is, what non-edible item is traditionally put into Christmas puddings? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
It's called like the King's Ring.
Kirk.
I'm thinking New Year's. I think I said toy baby.
It was actually money or coins.
Oh,
The next question is, Who was the first American president to put a Christmas tree in the White House? About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kirk,
I just guessed Abraham Lincoln.
Kevin,
I guess the one that made it a national holiday, Ulysses S. Grant.
it was Franklin Pierce.
Mhm.
The next question is, what Christmas decoration came about because of a legend about spiders whose webs turn silver? About 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk,
I said tinsel.
Kevin,
I don't have it.
tinsel is correct. The next question is, the Christmas Eve celebration, Mass of the Rooster, involves people taking roosters to midnight mass. Then that happens in what South American country? This is the most strangest celebration I actually read about.
Yikes. I read about some strange ones, but all right.
But Kevin,
I guess Colombia.
Kirk,
Brazil.
I'm pretty sure you're both on the wrong side of it. It's Bolivia.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
The next question is, in the first week of Advent in Guatemala, local men dress up in what kind of costumes and chase kids? But Kirk,
I guess demons or devils.
Kevin,
and I guess goat/sheep.
it was the devil, so Kirk is
Okay.
correct.
You went a little further than I did.
And the final question in the main round is, who composed the Christmas opera about Jesus, the Messiah?
Last name okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
when it comes to composers, unless it's John Williams, I'll accept
Yeah.
last name. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin,
Weintraub?
Kirk,
Handle.
that is correct. And that brings us to the end of the main round, which means we've got Kirk in the lead with 20 points, and Kevin is on 15. So it's still possible. Anything can happen here. And with the speed round, there'll be 3 minutes on the clock, and we'll go through the remaining questions. And whenever they get one wrong, they lose a point, and whenever they get one right, they gain a point. And I will just need to go get my phone so I can sort out the timer.
No
'cause-
problem.
Just so there's no dead air. I like those headphones, Kurt.
Thank you. You know what? These were a gift.
Gift from
This,
your partner.
Yeah,
right?
this is for my
Yeah.
Sean got
Yeah.
these for me for my birthday/Christmas. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Somebody helped pick those out. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going to drop any names, but
Right. The first question of the speed round is going to be, what name is Santa Claus known as in Russia?
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
Totally guess like something generic. Santa Claus.
Kirk.
Russia has the coolest looking Santa Claus. I don't know if I have the name right. I'm in the ballpark. I said the Winter King.
It is Grandfather Frost.
Okay.
Oh, that is
He's so cool.
But,
He's so cool looking.
yeah.
the next question is, in Iceland, there are multiple different Santas. How many Santa Clauses are there, with each one leaving a gift for kids?
What was the last part? I'm sorry, technical.
Yep. How many Santas are there in total in Iceland, with each one leaving a gift for kids? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
I guess 4.
Kevin.
Went higher with 7.
It was even higher than that. It is 13.
Oh, holy cow!
And I'll pause the time for a minute because 3 of the names of the Santa Clauses they have are very bizarre. They have one called Spoon Licker, Door Sniffer, and Meat Hook.
Wow.
But the next question is,
I'll take Grandfather Frost.
what is the name of the company that created the character of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Five, 4, 3, 2.
He's my last repeat.
1. Yep. What was the name of the company that created the character of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kevin.
I mean, I know who did. Washington Irving, maybe?
Kirk.
I don't know if he existed before the cartoon, but the cartoon was Rankin Bass.
It wasn't. It was this store called Montgomery Ward.
Oh, okay.
Because Washington Irving wrote the famous poem, but he didn't create the character.
Oh, okay.
But the next question is, the holiday Festivus was created by the father of which TV show? Kirk, I know you know it.
I thought to myself, there has to be a better way. George Costanza.
Kevin.
Didn't you say which TV show? Seinfeld.
Yeah, I did say which TV show.
Oh, I thought you said the father of what character?
No.
No, the father of which TV show's writer.
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
It's all good. It's not the first time someone has misheard a question, so I mean, this was way. I knew you would have known it either way.
Sure,
so.
yeah. No, yeah. I'm just glad you got the question there. That's all. Either way.
But the final question is going to be, How the Grinch Stole Christmas was written by which author? I will accept one of 2 names. But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk.
So Dr. Seuss.
Kevin.
Theodore Dr. Seuss Grizel.
Dr. Seuss is correct. But it does mean that after 35 questions, Kirk is the winner with 19 points.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Kevin.
But Kirk, how did you feel about your performance today?
I felt great. This is a lot of fun. I appreciate. I can tell you put a lot of work into these questions, a lot of research, and it shows. Learned some new stuff about Christmas traditions. So I appreciate that. But yeah, Kevin did great. I'm glad to finally get a chance to play him. Get to know Kevin here in the community, and he's a great up and coming player. I'm sure this won't be the last time I see him, but this is a fun way to get started.
Yeah. And Kevin, how do you feel about your performance today?
Oh, this was fun. This is my first fun match, I guess you could call it. And I like to just kind of let your hair down and have a good time instead of, stressing about it. So I liked, and I also enjoyed, flexing my full trivia muscle instead of just concentrating on one area. So yeah, that was nice too.
And Kathy, I would sing to them, but you don't want to hear me sing. Trust me. But fun fact, you both actually, out of the 3 Christmas matches we did, you both scored better than everyone combined. The other ones included.
All right, there we go.
So
high five, Kurt.
We'll take that.
So,
it works.
There you go.
but
Never get that
Kevin, but Kevin, is there any other sort of Formula random matches you want to throw a challenge for?
Oh, I would love to do something with like Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty. Yeah, something with those. That would be great.
But Kirk, I know I've got you in the side of our match next year, but is there any other things you want to throw out a challenge for?
Yeah, I'll throw them out. I've talked about a few before, but old school Twilight Zone, if anybody's up for that. I'd like to do one on that. That'd be fun. And I don't know, we've talked about this before, if you've done the Batman animated series one yet, but if that ever comes up and there's a spot available, I'd like to get into that. And if we ever do anything, I know Sandy and I have talked off air about doing something with Star Trek. So if we ever did a Star Trek one, I know he'd kill me at it, but I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I think I remember rightly, that's just the OG one, like the first 6 movies.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or whatever. Yeah,
no,
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I've definitely got you both down for that. I've actually got your name on all of them, but yeah, Kirk, we can build for you online.
Find me on the, all the fan league stuff. Go to, if you want to talk about movies, look me up on Letterboxd. And just want to say Merry Christmas and thank you everybody in the community. Malcolm, all the hard work you put in, all the showrunners, all the editors, all the question writers, everybody who does all the work on screen, off screen, so we can do this all year long. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Thank you to everybody this is my first, coming up my end of my first year in the community. Thank you everybody who's welcomed me here, all the friends I made. Kevin, it's been great getting to know you, everybody else. Sean, my partner, thanks again for the headsets. Merry Christmas, everybody.
And Kevin, where can people find you online?
Everyone can find me online, either on Facebook, all over the communities at Kevin Poss, or on Letterboxd at Kevin J. Poss. I also echo Kirk's sentiments. I would also want to thank all the writers, all the hosts. Malcolm, you do an excellent job with all your shows. Everybody does such a great job and keeps things running so smoothly. It's just a great thing to be a part of. I feel so privileged to be a part of it. And I just want to wish everyone that is part of it a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah. And you can find me on Tape Fair Productions hosting Rankin every Sunday. It's not actually going to be on Sunday this time. It's potentially going to be on Friday. It's going to be later, but it's going to be movies based on books. You can also find me all over the place. But I also want to say Merry Christmas to everyone and to all the showrunners, Sandy, Jeremy, and everyone in the community. you all do a great job. I've already made a big post thanking everyone anyway, but yeah, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and I'll definitely see you in the new year. Also, last thing is on December the 31st. It's already taped, it's already recorded, so I know who wins. But we will have a match of events of 2019 featuring Tony Heald, Brandon Dunlap. And I can't actually remember the third person who was in there, but yeah, so they'll be dropping at 8 a.m. I think I've said it for on December 31st. So watch it before you get all drunk and forget everything. So, but until next year, we'll see you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.